Oh boy. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a video talking about this little old unit over here. You may be familiar with her. She came out a couple of days ago, and a lot of people were saying she was mid, saying she was not that good, saying you can safely skip her and all this, all the nigh. Well, this may come as a surprise to not too many people, but not only is she not mid, what is she, like the best unit in the game or something? I don't know. She's definitely up there. She's at the very least, she's like a top 3 unit right now. So I've gone ahead and built a brand new defense featuring her, and she came out midway through the season, unfortunately, so I didn't get to use her all the way from the very start, but my old defense was still holding it down for us, and then I was able to switch over to Eirika from about the halfway point here, so we got like 5 or 6 replays to take a look at. So, Emblem Eirika, why is she so good? I would chalk it all up to this special here. This is one of the most cracked specials I think we've seen in recent times. So, it's giving her brave attacking and nullifies guard. Like, that combination together is so deadly. When this is a 2-hit special, she already has -1. She's giving special acceleration as a status support to herself and allies. Combining all those things, and then you look at what else this does. 60% true damage based on speed. What is that, like Bonfire Plus as a 2-hit cooldown for speed? Then it also has non-pierceable DR, so she's likely to survive and continue the attack. Her new ace skill is basically just offensive XL, which is really good. They gave her Assault Force 2, which is also giving her true damage based on speed. Her weapon gives her true damage based on speed. It's like, Eirika, how much true damage do you want? And the answer is yes. So, there you go. Also, they did me a solid with this one. They gave her attack and speed insight hone. I've been complaining about this for a while now, like how hard it is to set up a rally trap on defense when all of the units now just come out and they're like, okay, 2 stats plus 6 to all allies in 2 spaces. It's like, how do I set up my rally trap if I start the turn and everyone's got +6 to all stats? Here, they gave us the option. Like, you have it as a C skill, you can take it off if you don't want it. So, I'm happy about that, but it's good enough to keep, and also the way this rally trap works, Eirika is going to rally on Duo Rhea, and then from there, she's going to be able to cover 4 spaces, because I've given her the Sigurd Ring. I think everyone caught on that's what you want to do with her. And then from there, she just covers the entire bottom row. So there's no safe space you can hide from Eirika. There's no unit that really tanks her. I mean, Duo Rhea is probably the best near-save unit in the game at the moment. And Eirika just turns her into Swiss cheese. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, how do you tank this unit? Your guess is as good as mine. Now, we're also running a ton of armored units here. We have Hector here. He's mainly just for support. I gave him Breath of Life 4 so he can, like, stand there and do something at least, even though he's not running a save skill. The reason why is because he sets up the stone tiles, and that's very important for us. It lets us tank a lot better. There are other options, though. You could try Timera, I guess. Like, her support is essentially stone tile support, but she doesn't give protection against AoEs, which is the one downside. Although, Timera's support is harder to offset because Hector, all you would have to do is change the terrain to something else. Like if you attack into a unit and you set up flame tiles to overwrite the stone tiles, then all of a sudden Hector's support diminishes quite a bit. But Timera would still be able to give her support. She can also reach Haethrun with her support because hers is in 3 spaces. So if you don't want to run Hector, you could just go for Timera, I guess. But I'm just going for Hector because he also gives Bulwark support, which I think is really good here. Alright, then we have Needhogger, who's going to be our far save unit. She's got Sturdy Beast here, and she's got the Eirika Ring. That way, she can just counter and kill any Emblem Lins. We also have Hardy Bearing on her, so there is no way, no chance, no possibility at all of Emblem Lin being able to crack through Needhogger here. And also, another important thing is the dosage support, which is going to give us a lot of healing. Between Divine Nectar and between the dosage effect, we get, like, what is it, 30 or 40 points of healing per turn. And then we also have Breath of Life, so we don't need no healing tower for this. We just heal naturally all the way back up to full And then Lay Radar is on this team. He's just like a throw-in because I needed a defense mythic hero for Darkness that gives the bonus slot. And he's really the only decent option. I mean, you could try Loki as well, but I don't know. Lay Radar to me made a little bit more sense. He also annoys the enemy a lot more with all the debuffs that he does. Haythrun goes without saying. She's a staple. And then Freyr the same. Pretty much both of these two are on every single defense. So don't need to explain them. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these replays now, and let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we have Eirika up first. Basically the name for Kirin in Japanese. All right, so we have here a attuned Plumeria, or what was that, attuned or arcane Plumeria? Whatever, it's a Plumeria. All right, then we've got Emblem Lyn. Okay, so Emblem Lyn about to get victimized really badly here. Let's turn on the animations. All right, we also have Sakura, who is very good. She would also be in the running for best unit in the game right now. All right, then we've got good old Rune. We have Desert Marissa, very good. She's giving the Brave Attack support to Lyn. And then we have Ash over there with her Refine. So let's see what happens. Oh, I guess nothing happens. He just gave up. So the reason why he would have given up there is because Lyn is unable to do anything. Like, she can't attack anybody. Everyone's protected by Needhogger. It's not like he's running Embla or somebody to inflict undefended on Lay Radar, which, even if you do that, that doesn't even matter. Like, I don't care. If you snipe Lay Radar, sure. Be my guest. Because it still doesn't stop the rally trap here, and it's really hard to hit and run against this because of how much ground Eirika covers. All right, here's another one. HH. It's not triple H, it's double H here. Okay, so another Emblem Lyn. Emblem Lyn is basically like the forefront of every 8th Raid's offense. I don't know if that's going to be the case anymore, though, with the advent of the Eirika ring just basically shutting down Lyn super hard. Okay, this guy is running undefended. He's got Layla there, so he could snipe my Lay Radar. All right, we also have Mythic Lumera. We've got Sakura, who is, like I said, probably one of the best units in the game, if not the best. Then we got Bride Catria. That's where he's getting his Brave support from. And then we also have Peony there. Okay. All right, so starts off right away. Just goes in and snipes Lay Radar. Okay. All right, Tree Man versus 5 attacking Lyn here. All right, we took 0 from the first one. 13 from the second one. All right, 17 from the third one. 20 from the fourth one, and we will live this one because we have the miracle support from Rhea. So even with all of that, he wasn't able to kill him, and he's just going to start healing like a maniac now with Breath of Life and also with Dosage there. So yeah, even when you can snipe the units, it's not easy to get rid of them. All right, he's going to have to wait another turn. He could probably finish off Lay Radar next time, because now we're not going to be at full HP anymore, and he should be able to just get rid of us. Yeah, but that Breath of Life support is so nuts, man. Oh my god, who cares about the Bolt Tower anymore? Who cares about having Medius and his On Guard? Who needs it? Like, you just heal for free so much health. It doesn't even matter. Alright, this time we're definitely dead, because we got knocked into Miracle before she ran out of attacks. Alright, not a big deal. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. Because now he has to try to hit and run us, and is he going to be able to? Because Lyn is not killing Needhogger, and he doesn't have any real offensive unit besides Lyn here. Alright, so here we go. We set up our rally trap. Eirika comes in, and now she just covers the entire bottom, like I said. So there you go. Just turning Catria into mincemeat there. Alright, anybody want Fried Pegasus? All right, then we go ahead and move down. I mean, those units, all of the armors pretty much are going to stay in formation because they only move 1 space per turn. So, yeah, he'd probably be able to revenge kill Eirika here, but, like, there's not really a good continuation for him anyway. So, all right, there we go. We got our win against HH, double H. We have Lyn up next, Lyn with 2 N's. Okay, here's one. This guy is going to try to bait us. So he's got Rhea as his near save, and then he's got Needhogger as his far save. We have the Arcane Layla. We've got Uller. And then we have Peony and Desert Marissa. Okay. So let's see here. Just puts Needhogger right in harm's way. Given absolutely no fucks. Alright, we get or he gets his safety fence to go off there. I think he wants to really try to bait, so he's just gonna move all the way up there. Alright, let's see how this goes for him. Okay, so we inflict inflict assign decoy and flash on Needhogger there. So Rhea versus Eirika, let's see how this goes. The best near save unit in the game, mind you. Okay, so we start off with our 2 hits, our first Brave attack. Knock her into Miracle. She comes back with Dragon's Roar. And does 0 damage. Oh my god, dude. What? I was expecting her to do something there. Not 0? What? Excuse me? There is something wrong with that. When the offensive glass cannon is taking 0 damage from the nuke special. What is going on here? Alright, and then Freyer's surprisingly able to do a decent chunk of damage to Needhogger. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's probably going to give up. Okay, no, he's going to continue. Alright, props for the stubbornness, I guess. Alright, Layla takes out Freyer. And, yeah, like, there's no real good place for him to hide, because Eirika just reaches too far. Okay, then we have one over here, Alt F4 Ninja. If you know what Alt F4 is, that's the kill tab. If you're like looking at something you don't want your parents to see, and they're about to open the door, you hit Alt F4 and you can close whatever you were looking at. Okay, so we have Uller, we've got Rune, we have Emblem Lyn, we got Katria for Brave. Oh, look at this! You don't see this unit ever. So we got Bride Lyn here, plus 10, 35 flowers. Candlelight, Ice Lock, Holy Pressure, plus 10 Lyn Ring. Sway, Attack and Speed, Call to Serve, Creation Pulse. Jesus Christ. You think this guy likes Lyn? And he's also not running base kit on this Lyn either. He's upgraded her a bit. Yeah, like her base kit wasn't the greatest, so that makes a lot of sense. I personally give her Fatal Smoke for, so she can, like, bite through Miracle units, but that's just me. Alright, so he's got Bride Lyn here. Oh, you know what he's going to try to do? What he's planning to do here is inflict Flash with Candlelight, so that the other Emblem Lyn is going to be able to just, like, attack for free, and we don't have... Like, we're not going to be able to use the Eirika Ring, technically, to beat him. Because, like, the Eirika Ring is really good against Miracle Lyn, because that way you get the Brave attack and you can finish her off. But if she's inflicting Flash on us first, we are actually not going to be able to do that. Very interesting. Okay, and then we have Lumera in the corner there. Okay, let's see what this guy goes for. So, he goes for a rally. He's just wasting time, yet because he has to wait for the Lyn Ring to activate. It doesn't work on turn 1 for whatever reason. Alright, so on turn 2, he goes ahead, uses Ice Lock. And then he goes in, he attacks Needhogger here. 15 times 4. Alright, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Alright, Holy Pressure gives the gravity effect, and then it also flashes us. Alright, so Lyn's turn now. So 5 attacks, and we are flashed. So we can't use the Eirika Ring to come back and get the KO. Alright, 0, 0, 0, 10. Okay, she did do some damage at least. 10 and 0. So she did 10 damage with all that. And we just heal 10 because of friggin' dosage anyway. So there's no way he's going to be able to crack through this. It's just like, it's too much. We've got Nectar support. We've got Stone Tile support. Ray is giving Miracle. We cleanse all penalties. Eirika gives Incited too, which is like really dirty for these armored units if you're trying to melee attack them. Like the Incited gives us a lot of stats based on movements. So yeah, we basically this was the perfect set of defenses to look at. We looked at basically every possible thing you might try to do here. Like, we saw a bait team, we saw a bunch of different variations on Emblem Lin, hit and run, and nothing really worked. Rufu over here. Oh, this one was against my old defense. Yeah, this was what I was running before, but there's not really a point anymore. Sigurd is cool, but he's pretty basic to tank. I think Tamara, and of course Rhea, and a lot of other really good near-save units and Omni tanks are able to just tank him straight up. So this one's not really the craziest. Celica, of course, also, she's not really that good on offense, but right now, while we have Lin, while we've got Eirika, she can put in the work. So there we go. End of another wonderful 8th raid season. We are rank 42. Basically rank 1. It's just that I'm missing 2 merges on my Peony. Otherwise, this would have been a clean rank 1 for me. Yeah, right there. This Peony's at +8, so no matter how good I do during a season, it's impossible for me to get rank 1. And then we can see we have max merges on the other mythics, so yeah, pretty much that's the only thing holding me back from getting a rank 1 season is 2 merges. But still did pretty good. We had 0 lift loss, even with the old sucky defense that I think is pretty easy to beat. People still are unable to beat that for some reason, but I don't know. It is what it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think about Emblem Eirika and how mid she is. And I will catch y'all again on the flip side.